There you guys. Back again with the daily rant. We hung out in Vietnam, went on amusement parks, you know. But I read some cold, profound nature of things that make sense. Now, if you guys can bear with me for a minute, I'll try to run through this. Sometimes the reason why certain people cannot, what you would call, be gift blessed in a way whereas God, you win the lottery, or God allows, to give you some money to clear your way. And that's because of one thing and one thing only. It's called usury. It's kind of hard for God to bless you if you are in debt, credit card debt. You owe other people. You know what I'm saying? You in debt. You're about to lose your place. It's kind of hard for God to bless you because you're not a good steward of his original blessings, and that was your life. He blessed you with life. And if you're not a good steward of that, how you expect Father God to give you some more? See, so that's the first thing. If you want to be blessed, if you want that, what we call, when you manifest things, okay? Now, did you try to manifest that debt you have? Did you try to manifest that student loan debt that you have? Did you try to manifest your back taxes, your property tax? You see what I'm saying? So manifestation only works when you are free and clear in your head from usury. You don't owe anybody. And you ought to try that as a way of living. If you ain't got enough cash to pay for it, then you can't have it. I mean, geez, that's you guys. So I had to address that because a lot of people lose faith. They ask for things. They think money will solve all their problems. But money is the one that got you in the problem. So how is something that got you in the problem going to solve your problem? You understand what I'm saying? So, you for one, you guys got to pay off your debt. You got to pay people back that you owe. You got to pay off your credit card debt. And if you got a mortgage, I would pay that 2 months in advance just to stay on top of it. So, that's my little quick interlude. I know it wasn't very long. There it is. And I want to say something else. Uh, oh, shoot. Okay. I kind of like got some notes this time, you guys, because my mind be racing 1,000 times a minute. All right. Okay. One of these other things I was talking about, you guys, is having someone influence you. Yeah. Now, this is what I can say. I understand influencers. I try to be one. But at the same time, you ain't supposed to walk the guy's path. You're supposed to take a little information out of what he got to teach you and a little information out of what somebody else got to teach you, and you blend that in for what your parents taught you, and then you come out with your own mix. You understand? So, because you can be influenced into depression. Yes, you can be influenced into depression. And the way that happens is you think you're behind and you playing catch up all the time. I know how that feeling is. In fact, all the way until I was, 58, I was like that. And that's less than 6 years ago. So yeah, I remember those days, man. I remember them wholeheartedly. Shoot. Now my thing is to try to maintain enough energy to get a sweat in once a week. You know? So yeah, so those are the two things I had to say. If you truly want to be blessed, you got to get out of usury. And that means you can't owe anybody. You know? See, because this is what it is. You wasn't a good steward of your previous blessings. When you was blessed with that credit card, when you was blessed with that student loan, you wasn't a good steward at it. Hell, I know some people was even blessed with inheritance and lost it. Even though they had the education, the youth, and you know. So you cannot ask my Father God or your Father God for money when you owe people. If you truly want to manifest shit, start living a debt-free life. That's right. And then you see how you don't even, it's like when you read Malachi, when he says, you know, if you do this, the barn hard stores will be so open, you won't even have enough, you know, enough space to hold this type of blessing. I'm just putting it exactly in my words. I'm not going to be no theologist. But I can pick a little bit out of something because most of that came from an Egyptian Thorf manuscript. So, since you guys don't have access to that, or maybe you can be bored looking at it, so you can just read the watered down English version of Malachi. So, yeah, you can't owe anybody if you want God to bless you with finances or things such as that. So that was my wrath and writ of the day. I'm out of here, man.